clicking buttons.
Yeah. It looks
What I
like...
used to do in my younger days.
You never found the button.
Oh, no.
I always found the button. Let me tell
There's
you.
a button?
But look. You see, Jeremy, there's a man in a canoe. Anyway.
Where's he going?
Down.
Upriver.
Oh.
Hi, folks. Welcome
Hola.
to the stream. We're back with SWADE Rifts. And 2 weeks in a row. Mark it on the calendar. It's been a bit since we've had that string of luck. But that's all right. That's good. Boy, do you remember what you did last time? Let's start with that very basic question.
Well, the world didn't end.
That's true. World has not ended.
So we couldn't have messed up that badly.
I can taste now.
That's right.
We had a shopping episode. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's
You
what
had
it was.
a bit of a shopping episode. This is true. You discovered
Found out
like
the grenades are a great way to say hello.
Yeah. Did anything else happen, or do you need me to refresh your memories?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened last time is after the shopping, but not shopping. You did a lot of window shopping. You didn't actually buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But you went. Chopper did get his sense of taste and smell restored. So there's that. But after that, you went to because you had gone to Emporia, and then you're headed in the direction to go to this station Alpha 13 that you had found in the coalition report that you believe was in contact with the other place that you had found. As you were traveling there, you came across a man covered in massive amounts of worms and slugs and slimy things, and then as you approached, a bunch of them broke off and came at you, and you lit them up, quite literally, with grenades, plasma fire, etc., stompings, so forth. And you managed to save this guy's life, and it turns out he is a coalition rifts study. He's basically a scientist that studies rifts and supernatural phenomena for the coalition. And he mentioned to you some information.
Oh.
So let's review that information, shall we? They've been studying, and as you all know, there's been alien growths all over the place. But he tells you that they've been studying the alien growths, their impact on the people, the environment, the flora, the fauna. And he was running from his science station, which had just been overrun. His team, plus the results of his research, are still trapped inside that station. And he asked you to get them out, and he believes your entire, all of our entire reality may depend on it. And yes, he works for the Rift Control Study Group, RCSG. And he can help guide you to that location. Now, keep in mind, this whole area is now kind of overgrown with weird alien growths, slug-like things, slithery things. It looks kind of, probably reminiscent a bit of the Upside Down from Stranger Things. So kind of that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes, Kat. Last time it was nipple tassels. Today, last time it was nipple tassels. This week, there's a button. We're not,
I pick a lane, I stay in that lane.
Right.
When you've got a shtick.
That's right. It's true. Well, it's also, we weren't quite ready to go live earlier when I had a really, really good thing that I said, and everybody was very pleased that I had said it.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. It sounds like truth. All right. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to follow this guy's lead? He says he's from, the place that you're going to. Are you going to listen to him, or he's alive?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We'll go back to about the whole thing about our reality ending, though. As we're walking, you can tell us more about this.
As you're traveling.
Yes.
Well, it depends. Who is going to do? We need a survival navigation check, which will be at a -4.
Ooh.
Ouch.
-4. I'll take
Okay.
it as dark as my modifier. Why not? It's -4. Oh, look at that. I failed.
Okay. Did you wish to Benny?
Oh, did you give us our 3 bennies to start with?
Yeah. Let me refresh.
There, I have 3 now, and I'm going to go ahead and re-benny that once, just because, and I still got nothing.
Yep. Why does it just go to 0? All right.
-4.
So surely this guy knows his way back, though. I mean, because... Or wherever we're
Right.
heading. Maybe not.
Nope. I'm just trying to fix your bennies.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
It's because I didn't change you all back to just being players. That's why it's being weird. Let's see. Do-do-do. And there we go. Okay. All right. So, so did you Benny that?
I failed on the benny. I did benny,
Okay.
but I failed.
All right. Okay. So it takes you a while to get there. You would ask a question of him, though. I forget what you asked.
Yeah, I asked for him to reiterate on that whole reality ending thing.
Yes. Well, we have.
Seems like an important detail.
Yeah. We have and you're human, so he's kind of okay with that.
Ish.
Yeah, you're human. You look human. That's the important thing. Kozo looks human. He hasn't seen Doggart yet.
Okay, you say something, but we're gonna ask you a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Help us verify you are who you say you are. Who's your daddy? What does he do?
His name, by the way, if you wanted it, is let's see, is Captain Bill Riley.
Nice.
And I will.
Anybody that leads with the title, douche.
You can just tell that by his insignia, but that's what he looks like.
All right.
Younger human male.
Nice.
They show him with a prosthetic hand, and I don't know if that's supposed to be a scanner or a laser gun, but it's not on his sheet. So,
It's
But,
just a flashlight. He's really
Yeah.
it's just a flashlight. Yeah, that's probable. His armor's missing a helmet, but is otherwise intact. He will tell you that the information they've been gathering, like he needs the specific data that's from his terminal, but it is indicates that something is perhaps trying to merge or override this universe.
That's no good.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just the planet, not just the galaxy, the entire universe. Something from another dimension is trying to claw its way into here and consume it and convert it to part of its own.
That's a real dick move.
It is, and it's a
Well, I
problem.
mean, this isn't
everyone.
exactly a great place. I mean, maybe this new place is better.
Is it?
I'm not sure it is. We believe that's where all these slimy slugs and things are coming from.
Okay.
We were,
Definitely not better.
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so we need to go and get a bunch of salt.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they're particularly vulnerable to salt. We also don't have much time.
Well, they're vulnerable to fire, we found out.
How much time do we have?
Not much. Not if you expect us to get there and perhaps, I mean, they could be destroying the equipment right now. We don't know.
Well, then why are you leading us in circles?
He's not leading you in circles. You're just bad at navigating.
Well, you think he'd know his way back? I'm just following him.
Hey, you know for as well as he does, terrain keeps shifting. Weird time
The light is
anomalies are happening.
I cast the spell.
Let me make another
instantly
check
know the
then.
way.
It's like, yeah, why don't you give me some pointers? Like, what am I looking out for geographical, you say things are changing, but some things got to stay the same.
Nope.
Am I looking for like maybe a man in a boat somewhere?
Nope.
It came back around.
You're looking for Freedom Rock. Is that what we called it in Hell?
It looks like Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do eventually get there. It just happens to be at night. So,
Nothing bad happens at night.
yeah, nothing bad happens at night. But the good news is that because I kind of looked over, and pretty much all of you have some degree of dark vision, so I'm not going to even worry about kicking that on. So it is very slow going. You eventually come to this research station. It's made up of a number of modular containers. Looks like some are lodging, some are maybe, and he can tell you that's, field science labs, that's lodgings. The whole place is overrun by these weird alien growths, and, like the ground is shifting and so forth because there's weird tentacles and whatnot writhing around. There are swarms of worms and slithering things that chitter along the ground and surfaces. At the center of it, at the center of this outpost is a huge hazmat-style tent. Outside the tent, you see a lone coalition APC. In fact, it looks very similar to the one that you saw in the first session that was that they were trying to collect people in.
We stole
It's not the same one because you left that with the villagers, but it is the same model. He's like, all right, my data's inside the hazmat tent, and last time I saw my men, they had barricaded themselves inside the APC.
Okay.
Do you wish to,
Hazmat tent then?
or you can check out the APC.
I mean, let's check out the gear first.
Okay.
If they're in that APC, they're either already dead or they're just assholes.
Or the jumpy?
Yeah.
Give me a notice roll.
All around?
Yeah,
In an APC, they're also very killable.
I think you actually have to hit the roll button. Still.
I got a 6. Oh, snap.
Weird. Oh, dang it. No. I tried to click mine and then Dane's popped in the spot.
Looks like you rolled well.
You got a 9, Chopper, according to. And Doggart also got a 9. So the main things you do notice, like you said, you notice all the creepy crawlies and everything. You see the you see the APC, and you can tell it looks like the hatch has probably been torn open. You'd have to get closer to examine the exact condition of the vehicle. But Dogger, you would, because you've got kind of the most technical know-how, you would guess that, judging by the other kinds of damage that are on it and so forth, it's still operational. Not sure what the condition the interior is in, but
It should
yeah.
be working. Yeah.
It should be working. You also both notice that there are drag marks. It looks like bodies, and still living bodies, because you can see there was. You're both good enough that you kind of notice like here or there where something may have like been caught and pulled as someone was dragged away. It looks like there are drag marks leading into the hazmat tent.
Uh-oh. So some people getting snacked on, maybe.
Indeed. So that's what you see outside. You said, now do you want to go check out the hazmat tent? Yes.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Muted, yes.
Yes.
I didn't have the images outside. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to move you over to the map. I've put you on the edge, and hopefully it will start kind of close to there. Nope, hang on. I don't know why somebody has ultra vision there, but
I have ultra vision.
it's weird
mom has
because
ultravision.
I see on stream it's showing the whole damn map,
It is.
but when I click on your tokens,
There we go. Fixed.
okay, there we go. Oh, what that was about. All right, but there is. You
That's
can
a
see
big
there's like
tent.
there's a torn hole right there. This is no longer hermetically sealed. Doggart, I did pull you out of your mech.
Oh, I'm squishy that way.
Yeah, there's not really room for your mech in there.
What? They didn't think about mechs when they built this tent?
No, yeah, they didn't think of the 25-foot tall mech.
We need to get
I'm
you a
sorry.
smaller backup mech.
Yeah.
He is the smaller
I think-
backup mech. Right?
We get you like an
I don't think
8-foot
so.
mech.
I need like an intermediate mech for when I'm not in the big mech. Yeah. That can go through doors.
Yeah.
There's something kind of like that I could point out to you, but
Okay.
we'll get to that. All right,
I'm still poor.
we got to sell that stuff. All right, but there you are. How do you want to approach this?
With the grenade.
Well, before we get going,
Did you want to bring Captain Riley with you?
no, let him hang back.
Okay.
We don't want them
He
to
does
see
give
what
you
we
his
may or may not do
password and
here.
tells you that pretty much you tell him what you see, and he can tell you that his console would be on the far side of the tent from the opening.
Well, we'll clear it and call for him. Like I assume we're just trying to not put him in danger.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we don't need them to see what we do or don't do to people here.
That is also highly accurate.
Mm.
I am going to slap protection on Simon and probably Dogger.
Okay.
I have a macro for that. I can turn on Kozel's protection.
Nice.
Doing.
Ooh.
Let's get it.
What does that do for us?
Give me a second. I still got to roll yours. All right. So, Dogger, you got it with a raise.
Right.
So
special.
right off the bat, you get +2 armor.
I'll put that on your sheet for you there.
Oh, and since it's with the raise, that goes towards your toughness. It doesn't.
So he gets a total of what?
He gets +2 toughness.
Plus
That's for
2 toughness
Kozel?
and plus 2
Yeah.
armor?
No, it's just
Just
instead of
plus
it being
two
armor,
toughness.
because you can pierce
Oh, okay.
armor, it's toughness, and you can't really pierce toughness.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
plus
Simon's
2
got
toughness?
+2 armor. Doggert's got +2 toughness.
Okay.
I would
Nice.
give it to you, Chopper, but I don't think it works on your suit.
I'm good. I definitely spent your points on the.
All right. So Dan,
Squishier.
if you go to your effects, if something were to shut it off, you can just press the little power button symbol on the effects tab for the protection spell.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Okay. All right. So what you doing from here?
I
trying to
get my
get
sword
Sandra to
out.
cooperate.
Getting your sword out. Okay.
I'm gonna refresh.
Who's gonna move up first?
And how are you doing?
I'll try and sneak as soon as I can get Foundry to allow me to interact.
Same.
Oh,
I tried to like scroll the map and like change the sizing of things, and it just lost its mind on me. It's like, no, you will look at what I want you to look at, but I want to see the cool worm people.
Which of my guns was most effective last time? It was like the pistol that did more.
I don't know.
The ion, I think.
The ion works against the swarms. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I have at hand. And yes, I will follow Chopper
Okay.
and try and be sneaky.
All right. You want me to roll for you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it to. It's close. I can see the map, but
Any
it's just
modifiers
not-
or just regular for sneaky?
No modifiers. It is raining, but I'm not applying anything on that.
All right. Got a 6.
All right, so you both got 10s. Okay. I need to do something here real quick. Do I? Have to wait for the journal to catch up. All right. Okay. All right. I just need to do some checks then real quick.
Okay.
Do. Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and where do you want to move up to, Chopper? Can you just ping the map and I'll move you? Or?
I can't actually.
Okay. You want to move up to the edge of the hole? I take it.
Yes, I apologize. At this point, I can't see anything.
Oh,
Uh,
that sucks. All right. So you kind of creep up there, and so you notice a couple of things, and as does Simon. And actually, both of you give me notice rolls. I'll do that.
No negatives this time.
No negatives this time.
All right.
All right, so Simon got a 7. Chopper. Chopper got an 8. Okay. So, so Simon, the thing that you immediately notice is that there is, on every display that you can see, there is a countdown timer displayed on all of them, and they're all showing the same number: 15, 14. You see, Chopper, what you see is that in some of the areas, you see that there are still, looks like, and it makes sense, you have some thermal optics natively installed. There are some scientists who are still alive. The other thing that you see in here is there's about, a dozen or so of these worm wraiths. Some of them are wearing lab coats and it looks like they're kind of like standing there like they're pretending to work. And then there's also
That's
other
funny.
ones that are wearing like coalition gear and armor, like still clearly, it's a worm wraith, but it's wearing the armor and carrying the weapons of the coalition troops. It's this weird mimicry.
Mhm.
And but as the two of you kind of creep up there, they don't appear to have noticed you just yet.
Okay.
But they're standing near consoles and so forth. So just to give you an idea, that gives you approximately 3 rounds as we begin this encounter. But we will start.
Just a quick question. Do the computers look hardened? Do they look military grade?
Yes.
I'm going to lead with a grenade.
Okay. I need to just figure this out real quick. Let's see. So, Kozel and Doggart, I'm giving you guys normal draws as well.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna shoot down the line. All right, so Doggart, you're kind of up first here.
I mean, I don't know exactly what nobody's engaged just yet, right? Because the sneaking.
Yeah, they've probably been sneaking, and I would assume that they just gave you a radio heads up.
I guess in this case, I will just roll for stealth also and just try to get up towards the door.
Okay, sure.
That way I don't blow the sneaky grenade toss.
There we go.
You sneak over there quite easily. Go ahead and move your token right on over.
I pick up Kozel and I carry him with me.
I won't stop you, but I am definitely not risking myself rolling a stealth test.
if allowable, I'll just haul him over there.
I don't know what Kat's referring to. Something about a farm. I don't remember. That was a week ago. I've slept since then, right, Chuck?
Yeah.
All right. Simon, you're up.
Question: which of the grenades had the larger blast radius? Do you remember offhand? The
sure.
armor piercing, high explosive, or fragmentation?
Of course. All right. One
It
second.
doesn't tell me in the description.
No. I did find the information though, so I will try to put that in there. One of these. I thought it was already in there. Weapons. And yeah. All right. So armor piercing is a small blast template. Fragmentation is a large blast template. High explosive is a medium blast template,
Right.
and plasma is a small blast
I'm
template.
going with high explosive for the medium.
Okay.
The idea is I'm trying to land it so that the equipment gets just none or little damage.
All right. Which ping for me where you want to send it, or just put the template down. If
Yeah,
you
so how do I put the template down? So I
If,
haven't rolled
click,
yet. Do I
Well, yeah. First, do your roll. Let's make sure
first
you
do
don't.
the roll? Okay.
Yeah.
And I said high explosive, right?
Yeah.
Anything special with the roll? Like if I'm not if they haven't seen us yet, for instance, can I aim?
No. What you? Oh, sorry. Ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
Click the gray box and just click the drop, because you have the drop on them.
The gray box, the drop. I see it +4.
Yep.
All right.
And then hit roll.
Still succeeded, I think, with a 9.
Success with a raise.
All right,
So
so
now
I see now. I
click-
see the blast template. Okay,
Yep.
so you said they are hardened, right? Or
Yeah.
they look military grade?
I mean, yeah.
I really want to try and get these 3. Right there.
How much ham sandwich can these things handle? You know.
Yeah. Well, darn it. I don't want to screw up the machines just in case. So I'm going to get these 2 solid right here.
Okay.
Right there.
Those 2. Alrighty.
Okay, so roll damage. I didn't get a raise on that, did I? No.
Yep.
So regular damage. Boom. That's not a lot.
They do get athletics rolls to evade. Alright. So that one, one of them dives out of the way. Just moves over here. The other one. Also succeeded, so he gets out of the way.
How about so is it a versus what I roll, or is it just their own roll?
It's their own roll.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an opposed thing.
Yeah. Oh well. At least I got him to move.
Yeah. Let me double check. We haven't done this in a bit, so effect attacks. There we go. Okay, that did not tell me SWAT. Okay, evasion, there we go. Okay. Okay, so take that back. One of them gets caught in the blast. So this one managed to step out of the blast. This one did not.
Yeah, so is it a verse a thing? Because I'm willing to spend a chip on the roll if need be.
No, it's not based on your roll. It's based on their roll.
Okay.
But they roll with a -2 to evade.
Ah, okay. So one gets hit.
Yep.
AP4.
Okay.
And I think I rolled the damage already.
Yep, you did.
Okay.
Yep. The damage was 12. AP4 does not even shake it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. They're wearing coalition armor.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That was just hello. That's hi.
Sure,
How you doing?
Absolutely.
Avon calling.
Yeah. Chopper.
Mm-hmm. God, I'm so frustrated right now. I'm sorry. I can kind of see the map. I can't get my character sheet to do anything. We've already engaged at this point, right? I'm sorry, I've been spending the whole time trying to get.
You want to head for the 2 of them that are like literally right next to each other? Okay.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. And let me just measure real quick because I can actually put you in a spot where you can reach 3 of them.
That sounds amazing.
There we go. All right. And do you want to do your thing?
I'll try.
With your big old vibra sword?
Yeah, just cut all 3 of them in half. Just chink, chink, chink.
I'm going to see if it lets me actually do something.
Okay. If it doesn't work, let me know and I'll can roll it from here.
Just fucking roll it, man. I don't know. I clicked the button.
All right.
Nothing happens.
That's irritating. All right. Well, I will You got 2 hits with the raise. So
That sounds awesome.
we'll do this one. Damage.
So it looks like on mine they all went through with the raise. 13, 12, and 10.
You cut one of them down,
Nice.
and then the next one. So one, you cut down one of the ones in armor, and then move on to one that's in a lab coat. And oof, yeah, and you cut that one down. So you managed to cut down 2 of them. Not
That
bad.
sounds good.
All right. That takes us to Kozel.
Whoa. Let's see. So things have popped off, so it's safe for me to approach.
Indeed.
I gotta remember how far I can move. I got a pace of 4. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do that run thing again. I don't remember how it works. I get to move 4 and then my pace die. Is that right?
Yes. Actually, if you just click the pace die, and it'll just tell you how much you can move. Just on your character sheet.
I can move 5.
There you go.
Okay. That will be my turn. Just getting a little closer.
Okay. Trying to hustle it over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to. Okay. Now there's a bunch of them that did not draw cards for some reason.
That means they don't get to go.
Yeah.
Or so I decided.
And then can we? Why must you be like this? All right, we're just gonna wanna. Oh my god. Why? Why?
'Cause it can.
Right? Okay. So for some reason it's decided that everybody can do this. Can do this. Or not, because for some reason okay, I guess I'll go on an ace for right now. And next round, hopefully it'll sort itself out. All right. I forget which goes first. Is it? I think it's Kings, right? I don't think ace. We'll let you guys go. We'll let you get another round in. By the way, the timer is now down to 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, according to the battle chart, the ace goes first.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Ace King, I think.
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna do.
I didn't vote for this.
Right? I'm just gonna, let's see. We'll see. These guys are gonna do a group roll. Target a chopper. And let's see. Aha! They hit you with
Okay.
not a raise. Let's see if the damage is enough to do anything to you. Nope. Damage is negligible. So that was let's see, that was 3 of them, and then let's see, there's still. Let's see these guys. Let's do pace. All right. So. Chopper, a guy in a lab coat comes or a worm wraith in a lab coat comes running up to you and is attempting
Okay.
to punch you
That sounds great.
because
It's a good choice.
Yeah,
He might hit a 10. It could happen.
yeah.
It depends on what
he
modules
doesn't,
John has turned on for himself.
Not the roll good mods, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, punch. There's 2 of them, so we'll do that and. They're going all out with their punches.
Good.
14! Hit with a raise!
Nice. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
The GM mods are on after all.
Yeah.
But 10 damage with no AP. They they do hit awfully darn hard for something that's human sized. Their strength is definitely supernatural. But kind of bonks off of them.
Please, hear me out. You hit me where my Ghibli bits would have been. Those would have been vital areas. That was the next week's strike. I'm actually very proud of you. If you just quit now, I might actually let you live. That's a lie. I'm gonna murder you.
That's fair.
You get
All right.
more.
And then
Might is still a conditional word there.
one that comes over this way. Let's see. Also, the 3 that fired at you, Chopper, we'll say it was 2 over here. So 2 to your left, and then 1 to your right. And they've taken up positions, and they're using the consoles as cover.
Smart.
This one.
So clearly, if there's like some sort of countdown thing, we should be just chopping up these consoles, right?
That makes sense to me.
Or have you broadcast that there is a countdown going on?
That's what I was going to do on my turn and
Okay.
run for a console. So
Very fair. So those 3, so 4 left. Let's see here. What's the range? Like here.
And weren't we given like a login and stuff?
We got his credentials and stuff.
Maybe I can get up there and attempt to computer.
Yeah.
You might, in fact, be able to do that. So they're gonna target Simon.
no.
And let's see. What's the range? Oh, still within short range. Okay, cool. They will fire their pulse lasers. Using marksman. All right. Group roll, and I think that's everything. I think they shot you, Simon.
That's a wild card.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Well, my armor is 8. If that makes a difference.
System will take care of it. Oh my. Oh my. So,
Turn the mods off, John. Turn them
repair
off.
sensors.
all right. So, Bert,
Mhm.
that is, you are shaken, and then you took and you took, I believe, 2 wounds off of that. You can soak
there's
for a
my
Benny.
soak. So spend a Benny. Is there a
Yeah,
soak
if you
button?
just click, if you
I
just
see.
click the button. Yeah.
Soak. Eh,
All right.
takes 1 off, right?
Yep. But you're able to soak 1 wound, so
Mhm. So I'm stunned in 2 wounds. All right.
yeah.
That's okay. That's why I have an internal repair system.
And you have a Kozol.
Mm.
All right. Now it's dun 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 dun. Kozol, you're up.
Okay. I want to try and get. Oh, I can. Cool. I want to get right next to Simon. Simon, are you still hurt? How much did you soak?
I have 2 wounds,
Okay.
and I am shaking. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up to you so I can slap some healing on you. And where the fuck is healing? There it is. I'm gonna drop a couple extra power points on this. One of these days, I'm gonna remember how my spells work without having to read it.
But not today.
Fuck no.
Yeah, today is not that day.
One thing I will point out, Chopper,
Mhm.
that you see, because you are a very tall boy, while Chuck is reading, is that in the center here, straight ahead of you, and obviously you're having a hard time seeing the map, there's a massive hole in the ground.
That's no good.
Mm.
It's surrounded by barbed wire. But yeah, there's a massive hole.
There's a very big gape up ahead.
There is a really big
Spiky.
gate.
Spiky fence around it. There's a timer.
Okay, so that is 2 wounds, Bert.
All right. So I'm just shaking now.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's my turn.
Speaking of which, Simon, you get a free
Right,
spirit
so
roll.
spirit roll, and then if I fail this, I'm going to just spend the Benny. I think I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. All right, so I can act. Has anyone gotten to a? No one's gotten to a panel yet, right?
I'm
Not yet.
close to one, I think.
I was gonna try to get to one on my turn, but
All
my
right,
turn
so
is after yours.
I'm going to, as I'm moving over there, and I think I've got the movement because I'm quick.
Yeah.
Come on, give me my. Shoot. Come on.
Where are you trying to move to?
Yeah, that's well within my movement. Okay. So as I'm moving, I'm going to get on the comms and tell our guy that the countdown reads 9. Is it 9?
It started at 10 at the start of the round. So yeah, it'd be like 9, so somewhere in there.
All right. So I'm going to split my action between. Well, no, I can move and perform an action, right? Okay. So as I'm going over there, though, I'm asking him. Okay, I'm getting to a terminal. It says 9. What do you want me to do? And if there's just an obvious place to enter the code, he told me I'm just going to do that.
All right, so you got to the console and you asked him what are the codes to disable the.
Well, he already gave us the codes, but I'm asking him if
But
we're
he gave
any
you the
further.
codes for dumping the data.
Oh, okay. Well, then I get. Well, as I'm running, it's like I'm going to a console. It says 9. What do I do?
They've initiated the self-destruct.
It says 9. What do I do?
Has 8 now. There's nothing we can do. Get the data and get out.
All right. So
Grab
I'll
my
start
men if they're
pulling-
alive.
I'll enter the code to start pulling data.
And now that you're in there, you do see that there's a scientist here, like right behind you. There's a guy over here, dude over here.
All right, and I'm doing this on Broadcom, so everybody knows. Like
Yeah.
I'm pulling data.
Okay.
Keep them off me. And I suppose they also heard that
Yep.
we can't stop it.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to duck down while you do that to use it as cover, or are you just
Oh,
gonna?
sure, yeah, they're nice and hardened. So
Yeah. All right. Okay,
if
so
I
you're
can
doing that.
crawl under it. I crawl under it.
Dogger, you're up.
I guess for me, it's let's see if we can get a scientist man.
Okay, there's one right over here to your right.
Are these other ones kind of spread around still alive, or is
Yes. Basically, like they're covered in worms and whatnot. Like they'll need treatment, but they are still alive.
gosh, I don't know how much movement I have.
You should have 6 plus a d6 if you decide to run. So you've probably got like 4 inches left. It is kind of difficult terrain, but like that guy that's right there, he's like 3 inches
well,
away.
apparently I'm putting a template down on accident, so
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
well, at least know about how far 4 inches is.
Yeah. So you're good. So yeah, you can if you want to grab this guy, you could definitely move over there still with your movement and grab him and start heading. And then next turn you could start heading out.
Would we have time to get over to like distance a guy over here?
Hard to say. He is from where you're at.
Probably like 3 turns away.
He's about 10 inches away, so yeah. Maybe at a run you could get there in 1 turn. If you roll high.
Okay. Like I don't exactly have a good grasp on how fast this timer is counting down. It's the problem.
Yeah, basically it means you had 3 rounds when you started. So you're down 1 round already. You've got this round and 1 more round before you need to be out of there, or it's going to blow.
Let's just head towards this close guy then. Damn it,
Okay.
I am doing it again.
It's all right, man. I'll next time. I didn't get a chance to turn off the GM permissions to make it less confusing.
Wait, I'll head over here to pick him up.
Okay. And really, it's just a matter of like clearing stuff off of him, and you don't have to like carry him, but yeah, you can get him up on his feet, and then next turn you'll be able to get him out of there.
Okay.
All right.
That'll do.
I like that. Chopper.
Well, I think I heard that my friend needs some time, so these folks that are near me, I'm gonna beat them off.
Excellent. You beat him off.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. I'll do that for you.
Okay. Yeah,
It's being a butt again, always, because
I don't get it. Like it's just
yeah, I don't get it either. It's very irritating for me and for you. I know. All right, so that's 3 hits. Well, hang on. Oh wait, I take that back. That is, that's 2 hits. So you can hit 2 targets. Do you want the one on either side of you? The ones that basically. Do you want the 2 scientists? Go ahead.
Whichever ones are closest to him while he's trying to get the data.
All right, so the first one will go against this worm here. It's just a regular hit. See. All right, so that one is shaken, but nothing else. And then next one, do you want the other scientist, or do you want to hit the same one that you already hit?
The same one that's close to him.
Okay. Better. All right, you take that one down.
Yay!
Yay! And then miss with the last one.
Cool.
Okay. Now it's a little bit more spread out. All right. This one. He'll shoot at. Yeah, he's gonna shoot at Simon.
I've got cover.
You do have cover, which is good.
Yay, for cover.
And it's this is medium cover, and they do have marksman. So you just fire in the one shot, and so a 6 does hit. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Got
It's
8
stuck
points
with
of
offset.
armor.
All right.
Assuming causal spell. Is
Oh.
taken. Oh, jeez.
You may wish to spend a Benny to soak.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm out of bennies.
All right. Okay. So.
2 wounds. Well, I had none before this, so that's okay.
Okay.
Can he make another roll attempt?
I am out of
give him-
bennies.
we have the shell things. I can give you one of my bennies.
True. Yeah.
or not. I mean, I have a self-repair system, and I'm still conscious.
Okay.
So I can finish the job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not shot
Yeah,
again.
he's still got a wound left.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one back here is gonna target a chopper. Oh wait, hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Kozel, you're up.
So I'm still outside.
You are.
Yeah, first I want to move in. And I want to havoc at those two. At these two.
Okay. They have to do a strength roll if you're successful, right?
That sounds correct. Immediate blast. Anyone touch strength. And if I get a raise, it's strength -2.
Yep.
That would be a
Nice.
raise. Strength
Nice.
-2.
All right. So strength. I'm just gonna put that one on. All right. Oh, testing for critical failure. Not a critical failure, but that one fails. So, what's the effect if they fail, Chuck?
Anyone touched is distracted. By default, those who fail are hurled 2d6 inches directly away from the caster.
All right. So roll me 2d6.
The one that failed is thrown 10 feet away.
10 inches away. Woo.
And that little line's going everywhere.
It's because I'm like... He ends up way over there.
Okay.
And then the other guy... strength 8.
Get 9.
That
So, yeah,
that guy
that's
holds
good.
his ground.
Okay, so he's just distracted.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
You are helping. You're doing great.
Yay! If only you could reverse it and use it to like Wingardium Leviosa the scientist over to us.
Right? Kozel needs telekinesis. I could see him just having that for bringing things to him without having to move.
I
That
don't
would be
have-
fun.
All right. Okay. Do. That's 7 inches. That's 7 inches. It is. I measured it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's right. I was waiting for it. All right. So one of the scientist race comes running over. All right. You okay? Yeah, this one he can target a chopper. Yes. All right. Heavy pulse at a chopper. And pew! Does hit. Hits with a raise.
I
Maybe.
disapprove of his viewing.
And no damage. This one. Again, they're continuing their barrage against Chopper, seeing that he is kind of a threat right now. And he's way over there. Chopper's good for drawing the fire.
Yay!
And then not taking damage. So. Oh my goodness, they shook him.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Patong.
Great, shooken.
Mm-hmm. You notice that they're switching it, like when they fire at Simon, it's just a single shot, but when they're firing at Chopper, they're firing like a heavy like burst of lasers at him. Doggart, you are up.
Operation continue vacating the scientist, man.
Yes. Just give me a pace roll and yeah.
It's just a D.
If you're just running and carrying him out, yeah. Nice. So yeah, you can get him out into safety.
It's kind of drag myself out here-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll move him out there with you.
I don't know how far away I'm supposed to be, but we'll just say I went as far as it seemed
Yeah.
safe.
All right. Simon, you may attempt to unshake.
Okay. Hey!
You're unshaken.
Do I have to do anything while this is downloading, or do I just
No,
have to be
the
here?
download is done. You got it started last round. It finishes at the start of your turn here. So data is downloaded.
Okay, so I'm going to say, I got it, I'm outie. And as I'm moving out, I'm going to take a shot at this guy over here.
Yay!
Are you using the ion pistol?
Yes.
All right, keep in mind the ion pistol fires in a cone.
Oh, well, then I can get both of them, maybe. Who else is in the way, though?
Well,
Everybody's
I'm
in
gonna-
the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. So like, can you see the template?
No.
All right. So if you want to shoot both of them, you know,
I'm
you-
probably
actually
going to catch Kozel. Though. Well, no, I can do it
Nope.
without hitting Kozel.
you'll miss Kozel.
Yep.
We do have
Nice.
to measure the range real quick because that will affect the damage.
Mhm.
So they're 5 and 6. So okay.
Do I have a modifier then, or
No. I don't think so. Widespread. Yeah. So it's in short range, so it'll do 3d6.
okay? So just a regular straight up roll then.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, 9.
Right. They'll both take that. Go ahead and roll the damage with a raise.
Where's the damage with the raise?
The
Boom. Oh man, I am rolling crap for damage today.
Yep.
Oh well.
Okay. You can roll it for the other one too.
Oh, roll the damage again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe this one won't be better. No. A little better, but not great. 16.
Yeah. No damage to either one.
All right. Well, that was a little hello as I'm actually, yeah. So there we go. That's about as far as I can get and still be able to hit them. So there
Okay.
we go. Yeah. So on comms, I'm telling everybody I got the data.
Get the fuck out.
Nice. Pork chop sandwiches.
That's fair.
And your extensive collection of porn.
I mean, the priority is right. It actually was the other way around. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the data was.
That clearly the worm creatures put that on there.
Feet pics.
yeah.
Nothing but feet pics.
Don't know how that got
Exactly.
there. Really.
It's a lot of worm porn.
Yes.
And I don't want to know what that is. None of us want to know what that is.
Soil.
Cat, you don't want to know what it is either.
Lots of soil.
I'm on to you. All right. Marksman. Oh, they've hit the chopper.
No.
Chopper's stunned. However,
Oh, that
no damage.
Being stunned is potentially dangerous right now. I think.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, we're down to what, like 6?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Let's see, where's this guy? Oh, the one that you knocked all the way over there. He is. He'll get up, or it will get up. It just kind of like the worms kind of and then reform back into the coat, standing up, because they're super gross like that. And
How dare they be gross like that?
yeah, it's not distracted anymore, but it's gonna, come moseying back.
Distracted,
No.
but certainly distracting.
All right, Chopper, your turn. You
Okay.
may attempt to unshake first. Do you
Right.
need me to roll it?
I'll try clicking it, but
Okay.
I don't think anything's happening.
All right. Hey, I rolled good for you. You are unshaken. What would you like to do, sir?
Hooray. Do you need a ride out of here, Kozel? I'm not sure. You've got pretty
Yeah.
bad pace from what I remember.
Yeah, if you want to give me a lift.
Yeah, I'll grab him and then I'll rocket away.
Okay. All right. Just give me a quick athletics roll,
All right.
or I'll do the athletics.
Yeah.
I feel so bad about
sorry.
this. No, you do not apologize. I feel bad about this because, I want it to work for you, man. All right. Yeah, you
No,
succeed
it's
with a
just
raise.
This particular thing, though, I don't know why.
That is so weird.
I don't have
know.
this in other Foundry things.
That's so strange. All right. And yeah, you guys get out of there. I'm just going to see if there's. All right. So this guy,
I start waving him at the worm people while we fly.
right? But there's we'll finish out the round here. You're still target worthy for a couple of them yet. But they miss. Well, that guy misses. All right. See, can he see anybody from where he's at? He can see a Simon.
Oh crap! I forgot to heal myself last round.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's all right.
How
I'm
many
just
wounds
dead.
you got?
Fine.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Raise. Shaken.
Yeah.
But I mean, shaken, you can still move, which is
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
that's yeah.
I do move pretty fast, so hopefully everything
Indeed.
will be okay.
Who can he see? Yeah, you know what? They can still see. They can see Chopper from there.
Oh, do we know how far away we need to get? Like, if it needs to be miles, we're just
Yeah.
tucked under a desk somewhere.
You know,
That'll save
the
us.
thing is the module doesn't give me that information, which to me would have been important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But given the
What?
amount of
What?
time that they gave you and how fast people move in general, I know how I'm going to do it. So it'll be a surprise.
Oh, boy.
Surprise! All right,
I don't
so
know that I like surprises.
all right. Oh, targeted both of you. But you're both fine. For some reason, it targeted both of you. I don't know why. I don't ask questions. Okay. And then the last guy will also target a chopper. And Hits with the raise,
Nice.
but no damage. Just laser fire going off.
Fortunately, I've got
And
a
that
meat
is-
shield.
Yeah, and that is the end of the third round. Simon, actually, all of you, give me athletics rolls.
Do I have to if I'm being carried?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How athletically are you holding on tight?
I hope a lot, because my athletics is a D4 minus
Oh.
2.
That's not good. I'm gonna
Still got a
roll
4.
mine.
Maybe.
Hey, I ended up with a
I actually
3.
roll.
I rolled it, or otherwise I rolled it for you.
Okay.
But I rolled a 2. Do you
For a
want to bet
second, I
it?
thought I was going to.
It did pop up.
Eat.
Here, we'll,
Be Benny.
Yeah, I'm on a Benny as well.
we'll use your roll that you should have
Oh.
had. That's an 11.
Did it actually come through?
Yeah.
I got a roll to happen.
Oh my gosh, I keep getting worse.
Yay.
I still got a 2.
Okay. So,
Is a success good enough?
all
Or
right.
does somebody need bennies?
No, a success is good. Does anybody want to lend Kozel a Benny to reroll?
Yes.
I've got
Yeah, I
one
won't give-
Benny left. Let me use my
Okay.
last Benny, and then we'll fall back on that.
Start dipping.
Okay. Should be good. This, I'm not. Fuck. That's a 3.
All right, well.
I do need a Benny.
All right. You can have one of mine.
Okay.
Bound to explode on one of these.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Pulled off an 8. I'm good.
Okay. You evade the explosion, and very much like you get clear. Simon, what'd you get, by the way? You got
A
just
4.
like a 4. Yeah,
You
you
want me- I-
barely
Yeah, I was gonna say I could roll my D6.
you
as well,
barely evaded this, but you all managed to kind of hit the dirt. You slam down into the slimy stuff and gunk and all the nastiness. Yeah, the whole tent behind you explodes. Like you would guess that the explosives were probably rigged to the terminals, and probably large blast templates and so forth. So I mean, just a pretty good size explosion, but nothing insane. But it was basically meant to wipe all the data and so forth. Absolutely destroys the tent. You can if you couldn't see it before, you can definitely see the giant hole. But you do have the data, and you have one scientist who does need some treatment. Because there are worms still trying to get in his body.
Yeah, I think we can work on that.
Yeah. Would like a
Okay.
healing test help me deworm him?
Yes, just like you did with Captain Riley.
Okay.
It's at a -2.
Okay. Yeah, so I get out my ivermectin.
Okay.
It is a dewormer.
It's a 4. I'll take it.
Okay, that is a success. All right. Did you want to analyze the data that you got? Take a look at it, I should say.
Someone should, but it's not me.
You can probably do it.
What skill would that be under?
Doesn't need a skill roll. You'd have something on board, something.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it if you want. Just I have electronics and hacking, and
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
it seems
so-
like it's in my wheelhouse, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you probably have like a little portable data port or something, so you can see on a little screen. So reviewing the data. So the alien growths are not just plants, but part of one single trans-dimensional organism that is slowly dimensionally shifting the area, adding your world to its own gargantuan makeup. Diagrams and 3D models show a planet-sized writhing mass of tentacles and slithering things similar to what most of you have seen in your dreams lately.
Hmm.
You're pretty sure, or the data reveals that if the infestation spreads, it could devour the entirety of the planet and then the entire dimension, while also giving it access to countless others. According to the research, this thing seems to be fueled by violence and death.
Oh, well, we're really
Yeah,
good
we're
at both of
screwed.
those things.
Yeah.
So we should see if he's hiring. He's gonna love us.
All right. So basically, you all will get a connections edge with Captain Riley,
Okay.
as well as a total of a +3 to persuasion rolls when dealing with the coalition in perhaps a later scene, because
Okay.
you rescued one of the scientists. You weren't able to get all of them, unfortunately, and you lost all the equipment that was in there.
I don't know how we could have prevented that.
Basically, if Bert had not failed that navigation roll, you would have had 2 more rounds. It was literally just like, if they get here by this time, if they get here without failing that roll, they get here during the daytime and they have 5 rounds. If they fail, they only have 3. So
I also don't know how we would have done much better than we did, just with
yeah,
how
Yeah.
far away
it
they
would
were.
have been tough. Yeah.
Like, could you have gotten the equipment out or something? Or
So I'm curious,
Maybe.
what would have happened if we checked out the APC first?
Nothing. It's just there's a bunch of dead soldiers in there, soldiers and scientists.
So it wouldn't have affected the countdown.
No, not the way I played it. Like they're basically like, once the scene starts, start the timer.
Okay.
What I will say is that there is some equipment you could possibly salvage. Maybe a couple suits of the armor that the worm race were wearing, or a couple of those rifles they're using.
Sure. We always need more loot.
Yeah.
So Captain Riley does look at you and he's like, "What do you intend to do with us?"
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
If I can make you a copy of the data, I don't think you're with the coalition, but I mean, they're always hiring for mercenaries as long as you meet the criteria. But otherwise, if you know other people that would be able to help with something like this, the coalition must be informed. We have the largest military.
I mean,
He's not wrong.
yeah, I don't disagree with that. When extra dimensional threats show up, everyone kind of has to,
kind of all got to throw in on that.
yeah.
So I'll give you a copy of the data and we take that APC and get out of here, and I never saw you.
Sounds good to me.
All right. And yeah, he makes a copy of the data for you and thanks you for your assistance, and he takes off.
Okay.
But he doesn't head south. He's actually heading like northeast, but that would be more in the direction that the coalition actually controls.
Okay. So this was something we came across. This still isn't that Station 13 place.
No, this is Station Alpha 13.
Oh, okay.
Now, not too
Yeah.
far north of here, directly north of here, is the ruins of Topeka. Or you could go back to the Comanche lands and let them know. Or you could head, further to the east and try to make contact with the Tomorrow Legion. Although by this point, they might have communication set up with Fort Comanche as well.
I don't know, guys. Like, definitely getting the information to Tomorrow Legion is important.
Yeah. And plus, that's going to a new place. Not that doubling back is bad, but venturing.
Things are exciting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've been to Fort Comanche and you've been to the Tomorrow Legion outpost where you reported in. So
So this is... We came out here to check out 13.
Now you've heard, you know that the Legion wants you to kind of do a patrol around the other areas and see what's going on. You travel a bit through the coalition colonies. But there's a few other regions that you've not been to yet.
I mean, I don't know.
Because right now you're in the borderlands. You
Yeah.
haven't been
Yeah.
through the Prospect region or the High Plains. You shouldn't need to go into CS Lone Star, which is good, or the Texas Freelands. Just the areas surrounding the Comanche Preserve.
I mean, we are right next to Topeka.
Yeah.
Well, we go check out, see if anything is happening there that we could help out with.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then while we're
Oh,
here,
nice.
just like the initial like peek at where that big old hole had been.
It's still there. The hole
Like-
goes down further than any of you can see.
Okay.
And it just radiates a sense of wrongness to those of you
That's-
that are psychic or sensitive to psychic. Like Doggart is like, it smells wrong in the worst way.
Do we hear the sounds of wriggling worms and then the bottom of it or something?
You're not even sure if there's a bottom to it. Like if you drop something down, you never hear it hit.
I assume it's somehow relevant to things.
Yes. So is it decided?
yeah.
Going to Topeka?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have anything prepared for that yet, so I guess we'll end early.
Okay.
Okay.
But I will for next
Okay.
time. I know what I'm going to do.
Miscreants live in Topeka. We're gonna tear that place
Fuck
down.
yeah.
Right.
That shithole.
But you know what? Let's see. This is yes. I'll have to check. I think you'll get another advancement because of this is actually
Oh.
part of the main campaign.
Nice.
So yeah, you get another advancement.
I will
What to
gladly
take,
take
what to
another
take.
advancement.
So yeah, you made progress. You did things. You shot
I know
some
what I'll
stuff.
take.
Mm.
I should take first strike.
I stunned Chopper, or shook him.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the one for the books.
That's one for the books.
Oh yeah. I'm totally gonna take first strike. So now, the first time people get within reach of the weapon, which is a reach 2 weapon, I get free
Mhm.
chop at them.
There
Then
you
if they
go.
do close in and they miss, I get another free chop. Always be
You
chopping.
just
ABC.
mount-
Always be.
Like a,
This is our second seasoned level, right?
Yeah. Or a second veteran if you're Dan.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a way to mount a. Well, maybe we could put an aura on your token, so that we would have a visual indicator of when Chopper is within range, and what comes within range of Chopper to do stuff. I think that might be a good idea. I'll look into
Yeah.
that. Rather than being like, is it close enough? And give
I
you
mean,
that.
I'm totally fine with that being like GM fiat. That's just
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with it. It's fun. You should be getting, it's Rifts. You're supposed to be kind of crazy powerful. And luckily, these guys were just, flunkies.
Yeah.
You haven't really come across too many wild cards yet.
That's fine.
It's
with me.
no, avatar of a alien god. So, not yet, anyway.
Yeah. I want to get more
I
spells.
Well, since
hope
I've been
I'm
rolling
in
a
my
lot of
robot when
survival-
it happens.
I'm doing skill up again, so I'm gonna. Since I've been rolling a lot of survival, I will add survival. I will up that as 1. Why doesn't it save?
I couldn't
Oh.
tell you.
Well, okay.
But yeah, that's I guess all I got for tonight. I didn't know how long this was going to take. So
And
like,
that
I
kind
had
of situation,
something-
it's hard to know.
yeah, well, and like I have some other stuff prepped, but you're not headed in that direction right now, which is fine. I wasn't sure. Like I said, I wasn't sure which way you're going to go. So,
Yeah.
and I don't want to blow to my list of scenes It's like
Yeah.
every possible direction you can go, and then like you go near half of them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I hope y'all had some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Have saved the scientist.
You saved somebody, which is very fitting for Doggart as a dog boy.
I would really like to take thievery, but I really haven't done it, so I don't think I've earned it.
Fair enough.
I have done persuasion though. I'm already capped out there. I've been stealthing a lot. We'll increase stealth to D8.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chuck, yeah. Dan, I'll help you.
Okay. I'm just hopelessly bad at this.
No, it's okay, man. It's no problem. No problem at all. Chuck, are you eyeing anything up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna pick up the new hours again and pick up 2 more spells.
Nice.
I just gotta find where the hell all the spells are hiding.
As a matter of fact, that is one thing I'll point out. So when you're in the coalition colonies area, you notice that like a lot of the troops, they were wearing more of the old style armor and so forth, which is like all black, has a skull motif and the whole bit. These guys were wearing like the new style stuff and using the newer gear. So maybe they're just a little bit better funded and so forth. And it does look like, from the copies of the data, it looks like a lot of what they're doing with rounding people up is they were doing blood tests and whatnot, examinations, to see if they were, getting infested by worms and so forth.
They were wormed already.
Yep. You did find a couple of reports of people who seemingly went insane and started attacking others. Like friends and lovers and so forth. And a couple of them, it was noticed, or the body was found, and when examined, there was residue on the ear, or in one case, there was a brain, or a worm found in the brain.
Okay.
So, side info.
All right. First spell I'm taking. Fly.
Deworming. Oh. That's a good choice.
I respect that.
That way I can keep up. It'll be nice.
I kind of want Kozel to just get a wingboard, a TK wingboard, so you could
Yeah.
just air surf.
Oh, that would be okay.
He's like, let me get out my boogie board. Just skimming inches above the ground, but like
Wait, okay, where's
getting all surfer dude.
Shit, I can't take fly. It's veteran.
Oh,
All right, that's fine. I'll find something. I want fly.
you'll find something. All right. Well, I guess any closing plugs people have?
Bert's
Bert.
got one.
Yes, go check out Kickstarter, the Port Mirror Adventure for Dungeon Crawl Classics and Shadow Dark, dual statted. We have funded. We have made one stretch goal, and we are almost to the second one. So close, in fact. Let me go look it up.
Links in the chat.
We are only $28 away
Oh, wow.
from making the next stretch goal, which will give extra modules in PDF form and some extra stuff there. So yeah, it still has what has it got on there? 14 hours to go. Check it out. It's a Dungeon Crawl Classic funnel, or if you play Shadow Dark, it's a Shadow Dark Gauntlet, and it's fun, a lot of fun, fantasy. New world to explore, which we will be adding to as this was a successful Kickstarter, so we will be putting more stuff out in that realm.
Very cool. Dan, what can people go check out?
Why, I believe it's the Discord where they can, should be a link in the chat. You can come hang out with us and look at all of our fancy memes and procs and talk about all sorts of movies, games,
Yeah.
TV shows, music.
Indeed.
Oh my God.
Jeremy, you got anything? Some German herpes or anything?
What? Yes.
You got the German herpes?
Human unbelievable. It's the greatest herpes in the world. It's the strongest herpes.
The
Most
strongest
infectious herpes. I just look at somebody and I give it to them.
Yeah.
Sorry, always in my head is Todd in the Book of versus the Book of Pure Evil, and German herpes is the commonly referred to.
I love that. I love that. There's another book, like this book is full of spiders or something like that comes after it. It's so good. At one point, there's like a turkey Voltron.
Nice.
Where there's an animated Bible. Like, it's just so good.
All right.
So dumb.
But anything else?
Yeah, we've got a campaign finale for our Swords and Serpentine game tomorrow. Adventures of Lollygagging. I'll have the joy of being involved in a family trying to break a blood pact, and I'm the only asshole in the room that doesn't understand magic, and that's gonna be fine for me.
It's gonna be fine.
That'd be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine, Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sacrificed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Hooray!
Chuck, is something happening Friday?
Okay, I got a lot of things to say, John. Friday's one of them. First things first, if you go to canonstore.canonautor.com or you go to DriveThruRPG, not only can you buy my first book, Teenage Odyssey, you can now buy my second book, Skin City. So go buy my books. And then, yes, Friday is our Cyberpunk night, but we're not playing Cyberpunk because I'm working on my third book right now. So we're going to be streaming a playtest of my third game called Mallrats, where you play as intelligent rats in a post-apocalyptic mall located in Kansas. Yeah, so we're going to be playtesting that some on stream Friday night.
I thought it was going to be the dating game from the Mallrats movie.
I thought it was going to be the gerbil game.
No, we're not doing the gerbil game. Still in the wings, but no, we're going to be doing my next tabletop role-playing game, which is Mallrats.
Nice.
So check it out on Friday. Those are all the things, John.
Fingers crossed, Sunday, if we can get people together, we'll do some Dragonbane.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh, also, I picked my new spells. First is Sloth/Speed, so I can make other people go fast or slow, or I can make myself go fast or slow. If I give it to Chopper and doubles his pace die and makes him ignore the -2, I think it turns him into the Flash.
Yeah.
Or
it'd also go good
Bird's
for,
Guy is
for
super
Simon.
fast too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon would work really well with that.
Yeah. And then I also took telekinesis.
Oh, hell yeah. Telekinesis is perfect for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I got a plethora of spells.
He does.
It's awesome.
Love it.
Say I have a plethora.
Veritable cornucopia of spells.
I don't know the meaning of these words.
But you can taste them.
I can.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
The Chopper's just shoving everything in his mouth, chewing it, and then spitting it out because he still can't really actually digest it.
But you can taste it.
Yeah. He'll constantly offer to like regurgitate it into somebody else's mouth if you don't want to waste the food.
Did you try the worms already, Chopper?
Yes.
They are just as awful as they were in your dream, if not worse.
But I had to try.
You had to try. I get it.
You have to try.
Yeah. It's kind of having the ADHD. You're like, I know, it's gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
But
as my child told me when she was 6 years old, I know it's weird, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I'm like, kiddo, that's a vibe, and that's a lifelong motto to live by.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.